Going to get started with Jake Curtis from Cal Sports Report. Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, Justin, anything more definitive on Good, Sifa, Coleman, and Gamble?
Coleman, Gamble, Iosefa are all day-to-day. And Cam Good, we expect to play.
Okay.
Did I miss anybody there? Sorry.
Move on to Trace Travers. Go ahead, Trace.
Yeah, Will Craig was the
Will Craig, he's another day-to-day, probably doubtful at this point, but kind of holding out hope.
And I think I may know the answer to this question already, but you guys haven't, Cal in general hasn't won in Tucson since your first go around in 2004. I know you probably don't look at kind of the history of the matchup, but does, some of the history of, do you feel a pressure to kind of get out of that funk against Arizona teams?
No, we have high expectations for ourselves and how we play each and every week, and we're trying to live up to those. I didn't realize that was a streak, until you just brought it up, Trace. So that's how much time we spent on that.
Gotcha. And on another note, when we talked to Chase this morning, he mentioned that Don Brown will throw more kind of exotic looks or different looks than you'll see in the Pac-12. What kind of exotics does he bring to the table?
Yeah, just, they give you some different looks front wise. They have a couple of different packages they seem to lean on, whether it's, I don't know how they term it, but it's kind of a 3-3-5 package with they'll use a spinner guy, and then they have some other kind of more traditional 4-2-5 looks, but a lot of man pressures, single backer dogs, line movement, and when they get in their 3-3-5s, there is some more exotic stuff. I mean, you'll see a secondary player or multiple secondary players bringing pressure. So yeah, just some different things.
Yeah, it feels like they've used a 3-3-5 for quite a while now. Is there any similarity to what they ran maybe the last time you faced them in 2018?
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at. I don't recall exactly what they were doing then. I remember they had some of that, but I think this is a little more, everybody's got their spin on things. So it's kind of semantics at that point. It's hard to group them all together. It's like saying spread offense, what does that mean anymore? So, he's certainly a good coach, and they're very aggressive, and it'll be a great test for our offense.
Awesome. Thank you.
Anybody else? David Bush. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, just sometimes when teams haven't won in a long time, they tend to get down, and you can see that there's not much, maybe not so much enthusiasm. But it seemed that Arizona kind of, especially last week against SC, really showed some spirit. What do you see in their attitude? Did they look fired up last week as opposed to earlier?
I think they play hard every week. You watch their tape. They don't. I'm not there, so I don't know the day-to-day, but they've done a great job competing. They compete each and every snap, and have done that throughout the season. We know it'll be we know we'll get a great effort from Arizona, that they haven't put anything else on tape other than great effort and good schemes, and they got some good players, so it'll be a tough game.
And with Driscoll out, how's the depth in the offensive line? I know you're having to lean on some of the younger players. Is that a concern? Or you satisfied with the way that unit is doing?
Well, it's anytime you lose guys, it's not ideal. Losing Brian's tough. Just like we lost Mike and General in the summer, and some other guys. Lost Will last week, but that's the way the game goes. So some younger players got to get involved. Everett Johnson and Romy, and all those guys. So a number of players are being asked to, practice, more with the ones and twos, and we'll get some opportunities in the game. And that's what they came here for.
Good, thank you.
Then we'll go to Jake Curtis. Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, Justin, can you give me your impressions of Will Plummer?
Yeah, Will's a good player. We know Will well from recruiting. He was a very talented high school player. I think he throws the ball well. He seems to have real good timing, knows where to go with the ball. The game is not too big for him. I mean, he seems real comfortable running their offense. So I think he's done a real good job.
Okay, anybody else for Coach? Okay, thanks a lot.